Today, the Madrid derby going on, and of course, we also have Monaco against Juventus as well. We'll talk about the games to be played tomorrow in the UEFA Champions League, and then Yemi will also be giving us the slides of tennis on Sports Tonight. So stay with us. We'll be right back with more for you on the show. All right, thank you for staying with us. It's time for us to come to the final part of Sports Tonight this Tuesday. Yemi, good to have you on Sports Tonight. It's a long time. Yours was like a long break. And you're looking really refreshed. It's good to have you back on Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, let's start off. Let's start off with UEFA Champions League games currently going on. The two games are over. Let me start with the two games are over. All right, the Madrid derby has ended, and then UV and Monaco has also ended. And the results: Atletico Madrid 0, Real Madrid 0. It ended goalless in the Madrid derby. What a game that was! And then you have Juventus 1-0 over Monaco. That's the other results of the UEFA Champions League game played today. Yemi, very quickly, let me come to you. All right, that's it on your screen. Today's results: Atletico Madrid goalless with Real Madrid at full time. Juventus 1-0 over Monaco. Yemi, very quickly, your impressions about the result? The Madrid derby evenly poised.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised at the Vicente Calderon. He ended goalless. 5 yellow cards in this one. There was nobody that you expected to play that didn't play. So it was a big game, lived up to expectation. Like I said, 5 yellow cards. Marcelo and Sergio Ramos got yellow cards for Real Madrid. For Suarez, Mandzukic, and Raul Garcia got yellow cards as well in that one. And so it was 5 and it was goalless. But like I always say, goalless cut both ways. It's not really an advantage for anybody.
We just talked about Nigeria playing 0-0 with Zambia in Abuja, and then going to play 2-1 away, because when you are now home and they ended goalless in the first leg, the tendency is for you to try to attack and get goals, and you could be hit by the soccer punch.
It's like walking on thin ice. It could break anywhere, and that's what may likely happen. Both sides played a good game, and it was going to be close, and it has results have shown that it was close, and we're going to have to wait till the second leg before we get a winner. Surely one of these teams would drop off, but I didn't see anything less than my expectation.
The other game, it was Juventus 1-0 over Monaco. It was Arturo Vidal's penalty in the 57th minute that has separated the two sides. Monaco, people are saying they shouldn't be here, but they have deserved every game. They deserve to be here. Yeah,
they did. Before this game, the talk was all about Andrea Pirlo. Maybe was he going to play? Was he not? And he did. He started. Everyone that you expect to play for Juve was on the field. Alvaro Morata drew that foul, and Chilean Arturo Vidal stepped up to take the penalty, and it was 1-0 in favor of Juventus, and a very good advantage to take to that one. Dimitar Berbatov was missing. I didn't understand why he didn't play this game. The only African interest for us would have been Kwadwo Asamoah. Of course, didn't play because he's still injured, and I feel for him because Patrice Evra has already played in his position. So even if he gets back, I don't know if he's going to get into that Juve team. But of course, he's been good. In that one as well, my expectation, it went the way I thought it would. Juve getting that one.
On the sort of this first leg results, can you put your money on anybody going through into the semi-finals?
I was surprised a lot of people would. I tip Real Madrid to go into the semi. Some people will say that Atletico do have a mental edge when they play Real. I don't agree. Maybe in Spain, but if you look at the team, collectively and individually, the team that has more experience, when you look at Real and Atletico, it definitely has to be Real. They have players who can draw back on the experience. They've won it several times, either with Real or with other clubs. So that, for me, is key. And maybe Atletico have it going for them as a team, but as individuals, how many of them have really won the Champions League before? So that's... but for Juve, I mean, I could close my eyes and say, yeah, it might be a slim margin, but I see.
You'll go through.
Yes.
All right, tomorrow there will be games as well in the UEFA Champions League. Let's bring you up to speed with the fixtures of matches to be played tomorrow as well. We're expecting two high-profile games as well tomorrow. So let's tell you that it will be FC Porto, former champions. They will be up against Bayern Munich. These are the fixtures for tomorrow in the UEFA Champions League. And then you have Paris Saint-Germain. They will be hosting Barcelona. Those are the two fixtures for tomorrow. Let me run through again. Okay, that's it on your screen. FC Porto against Bayern Munich. Paris Saint-Germain against Barcelona. Yemi, where are you putting your money?
It's going to be very hard for me with what I saw from PSG against Chelsea to just say Barcelona will go through. For sentimental reasons, I want Barcelona to go through. It's going to be a good game for us who love football, for neutrals, like the game PSG against Chelsea. For sentimental reasons, like I said, I would want, but it's going to be a good game. Even without Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I still feel that Paris Saint-Germain will put up a decent show.
FC Porto Bayern looks like David against Goliath.
Bayern all the way. I don't really, in spite of the injuries, I mean, Bastian Schweinsteiger may not play. One or two players may not play. Pep Guardiola had to change formations on so many occasions this season, and he has always managed to get away with it. And something tells me he's going to get away with it against Porto. And I feel they will progress to the next round of the competition. My pick, Bayern, with a straight face. In the other one, sentimental reasons, Barcelona, but I feel it's going to be very tight.
All right, so those are the fixtures for tomorrow as well. Before I come to the last part of the show, let me just read a few comments on Twitter. Morgan Reagan, again on Twitter, is asking that Taiwo Awoniyi be drafted immediately to the Super Eagles squad. Darlington Amadi, our good friend at Elodal, says he wants to see clips of the Dream Team against Zambia in Lusaka. Well, I don't know where you're going to get that clips from. The game was only live on Zambian TV. No Nigerian station has been able to see it. No cable station has been able to see it. He wants to see the 2 goals that Taiwo Awoniyi scored in that game. Okoyoluwa Semasa says, as much as we can't continue this death trend, Warri Wolves should lay hold to their claim. And he says, enough of this sorry state. Some other people are saying, it's nice to have you guys back. We're happy to be back as well after the general elections. All right. But Yemi, final shot on the program tonight has got to be tennis.
Yeah.
The French Open.
Yeah.
Something good is happening at the French Open for the players.
Yeah. More money. More money, yeah. That's just it. If you compare the 4 Grand Slams, the French Open, not as, in terms of money, not as lucrative. The difference is not much, but not as lucrative as the US Open and Wimbledon. And what has happened now is that for the winner, we get 1.29 million pounds. In dollars, that's over 2.5 million. Significant increase for whoever wins it. And all the other Grand Slams will do that, because as at late last year, we knew this was going to happen. Most of them talked about increasing the prize money. There was a particular place they were talking about democracy of some sort, the men and the women getting, I think this is a good, although time will not allow us to look at what each players will get from each
stage.
For each, but there is money for each round as you progress. But the big jackpot is always for the winner.
The winners.
Yes.
All right, so more money for the French Open. Maybe in the next world, we'll try to be tennis players and we'll try to win some of those prize money as well. But we have to wrap it up on this note. Our time is up. Yemi, I must thank you so much for your time on Sports Tonight. Dumnadio Konta was there much earlier. I must also say thank you to you for watching Sports Tonight this Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow with a bigger and a better package. Enjoy the rest of the night and be good to yourself. Bye-bye now.